What is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei, and welcome to Marvel Bros, where we discuss all things Marvel and everything pop culture. And today we are going to be checking out the official teaser for Season 2 of Peacemaker. This is coming at us from Max, of course, and James Gunn. I am actually pretty excited for this. We loved that first season of Peacemaker here on the channel. We did not know what to expect when going into that season, but to say that we were pleasantly surprised is definitely an understatement. And now that we have the addition of his, Rick Flag's dad, who is Rick Flag as well. Now that we have Rick Flag Sr. into the fray with the likes of Creature Commandos, and we know he's also going to be in the James Gunn Superman movie that's releasing next month or in a couple months or really soon. But all of this stuff is being interconnected and it's going to be woven together in a way that I think is going to be awesome. I'm really excited to check out this trailer and just see what is on the board for us today, because I really don't know. I don't know how we're gonna, handle the canon and all these other things. We might not even mention the canon and how things are, but I would like to know if there is some type of mention of how things are different and what that change may look like in this quote-unquote new version of the DCU. So, with all that being said, let's just dive right on into this trailer and see what's going on.
They're gonna be doing backflips to get you to join.
Welcome, Peacemaker, or do you prefer Chris?
Either's fine.
Can you tell us a little about your skills?
I'm considered the finest marksman in the world.
The mic is off.
Yeah.
I am also proficient in hand-to-hand combat.
Yo, that's Green Lantern!
Is that popcorn still here?
Yo!
Popcorn.
Shit!
My buzz's
What
playing
the
really
fuck
great
is
my nose
that?
down.
I have a variety of helmets.
Yo!
This guy sucks.
Excuse me? Am I supposed to be able to hear you guys?
Excuse me?
You were talking about your butt and stuff? And also you said that I suck?
It is not
Yo! This is crazy! So that's what we're doing?
We saved the world.
I thought everyone would finally treat us like heroes.
I don't need anybody else to just forge my own path.
You're living in the worst level of Grand Theft Auto.
I've come to the conclusion you suffer from a particularly severe form of toxic masculinity.
What?
Argus has been monitoring Peacemaker ever since Rick Flag Sr. was named director.
Oh shit!
This time.
The world building is going crazy in the damn trailer!
Mexicali, you scan for any anomalies throughout that house. Pony boy, don't let him out of your sight. Titties, I want you to take the front door. Encino man, you take the back door. Got it?
Yeah, but not the fucking names, dude. You can't just call us that.
Where do you think we are? Fucking Berkeley?
Hell yeah!
We haven't
This is
always
gonna
been
be
good
awesome.
people. But
We are the 11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
Yo! This is gonna be a banging season. Are you kidding me?
you ready for the next adventure, pal?
Talk about answers being answered.
Who the fuck are you?
What the fuck? What the fucking what? Holy shite. Alright. So this shit crazy. Let me tell you why this shit crazy. Because I start this trailer off by saying, hey man, I wonder how they're going to address the DCU, or if we're even going to address it at all. And they immediately show us Green Lantern and Hawkgirl from the new Superman movie. Brother, talk about unexpected. This teaser was more than a teaser. I said it in the reaction. They literally did so much world building in this trailer. It's insane. I'm so excited for this. I was already excited for Peacemaker Season 2, and they somehow made me even more pumped for it because they are slapping it smack dabbity doo into the middle of the DCU, and that is what I think is the smartest thing to do, because god damn it, this is incredible. We find out that Rick Flag Sr. is now the director of Argus. insane. He's after Peacemaker, no doubt, for what Peacemaker did to his son, Rick Flag Jr., in which we saw in the Suicide Squad movie, also directed by James Gunn. I'm sorry, brother. I know a lot of people are not big fans of James Gunn and his work and all of these things, but you can tell by the way this shit has been constructed that he started working overtime as soon as he became the chairman or whatever the hell you want to call it of the DCU, for real, because there's so much interconnectivity between projects that he's worked on within these last years. And it's like, you know, as we see with Marvel and like the MCU, Thunderbolts was the first movie in a long time to directly link to events that have already occurred in the previous project, like right away, right? Thunderbolts talked about Captain America Brave New World. We don't usually see stuff like that happen in such a quick succession within the MCU, unfortunately, because of all the secrecy that also hinders that interconnectivity, right? But here we can clearly see that it's going to be interconnected in one hell of a way. I thought that Superman does go into this, if I'm not mistaken, because Superman is in July and this is in August, which is basically the month after. So we will have a lot of groundwork happening in that DCU project. It seems like they're going to be touching the multiverse in some type of way, which is wild as hell. I didn't even realize that Homeboy's room, his dad's room, was connected to the multiverse in any way, or like I knew it was a different dimension type of thing, but I didn't know that that dimension was also connected to other dimensions and such. So this is going to be absolutely insane. I'm so hyped to see what is in store for us with Peacemaker season 2, because goddamn, the world building is already on fire, and I was just not prepared for that. Like, who would have thought we would see Hawkgirl and Green Lantern in the Peacemaker show? Not me. Literally, not me. And then we know next year we also have Lanterns that will no doubt also be connected to all the shit that's going on. Like, we are going to get a really nice story from these shows that are actually going to bleed into one another, rather than it just being like, oh, this is what this hero was doing at this time. It's literally going to bleed into one another, as James Gunn said it would. So, goddamn, what a time to be a nerd. This is freaking awesome. I love that we got to see Isabella Merced, because I was just talking about her in our most recent watch party for The Last of Us, talking about how excited I am to see her in this role because of how much she's been killing it in The Last of Us already. And goddamn, here we are, and we are seeing a whole new world when it comes to Peacemaker and the DCU. So I am so excited to check this out. I'm so excited to jump in. I hope you guys are hyped too, because, man, it seems like DC is in full effect on every level, right? And that's something that we can never really say has been happening before. Even when we did have the amazing CW shows as well as the Snyderverse, there wasn't a lot of interconnectivity in between. And that's what I feel like is missing with this. And knowing that James Gunn and the new DC studios and the DCU and all of this is going to be trying to tell these stories across many forms of media, not only in the form of movies, but also TV shows, animation, possibly going into comics, with that being canon as well, and even video games. So DC is trying to be more like Star Wars in that right of telling these stories across different forms of media and really seeing what happens. So I'm excited to see what happens, and I hope you guys are too. Let me know all of your thoughts, theories, and opinions on Peacemaker Season 2 in the comment section down below. Are you hyped about it? Are you not hyped about it? Are you still too attached to the old regime to give anything new a chance? I want to know what your guys' thoughts, theories, and all of those opinions or questions may be. So let me know in the comment section down below. With all that being said, I definitely appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in with me today. Don't forget to like the video if you like the video, because it helps out tremendously around these parts. You can also follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions on whatever particular thing I may be partaking in at that particular time. Or you can follow the channel on all platforms at Marvel Bros to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. We're always diving into the latest news, movie reviews, and everything nerdy in between. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. As I always say, stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Mark Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.markbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.